Hello, my name is John Walsh with the Logic Group, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate how easy and fast it is to trace a pattern and save it as a file on the computer. You simply place the pattern on the digitizing tablet, you start up the Logic Trace software, you click Digitize New, and then on the side menu you click Digitize, you tell it what you're going to digitize, and in this case I'm going to do the boundary cut line. I click Next. I'm going to use what's called the tracing method. I click Start, and then I just take the cursor or the pen stylus, I push a button down, and I just trace right along the pattern. And as I'm tracing it, it shows it on the screen. When I get to a straight line, I just go over to the end of the line and push down again, and then keep tracing along that pattern. I just go right along the pattern with the cursor. I have a line here, I click that point there, that point here. I now have a curve again. I just go right along that curve. I have a straight line, I do that point there, I do that point there, and again I have a curve. And go down to where I started. And then in the computer, I click Done, and the outline is there. I'm now going to digitize the grain line. I just click Digitize. I tell it I'm doing a line now. I tell it I'm going to do a grain line. I click Start, and I just digitize 2 points on that grain line, and it will put in the grain line. And then I'm going to do my notches here. I click Digitize. I'm going to do some points. I'm going to do notches. I click Start. I tell it what type of notch I'm going to do. I click Start, and then I just digitize all those points where the notches are. That one there, that one there, that one there. Got 2 more, that one and that one. I've done all of my notches. I click Done, and this pattern is done. I just come in and click Create File on the side, and then I tell it I'm going to do an ASTM file. We've got different file formats. I'm going to call this Shirt. And then I click Save, and it saves it as a file on my computer. Now there are other ways I can digitize. I'm going to do it again with a different method that's a little bit more accurate this time. I'm going to click Digitize on the side. I'm going to do tracing again, and it's going to be another boundary cut line. I'm going to click Next, but this time I'm going to use the combination method. I click Start, and here I digitize points for the line, so do that point, that point, that point, and that point. But now here I have a curve. So what I do is I tell the software that I have a curve, and I digitize that curve as a series of points. So I just do it as a series of points, and the software is going to automatically put a nice smooth curve for those points and save that in the file. I come in now, I've got a line, I switch to line mode, I do that point there, that point there. I switch to a curve again, and my curve again, and then I digitize those points right along that curve. And then I switch back to lines. I do that point there, that point there, and then go back to curve, and then I just digitize right along those points. Some people prefer where you just hold the button down and trace right along the line. Some people prefer to have it where you do the points and have it curve fit. It's all a matter of what you want. And when I finish, I would then do my notches and my grain lines, and then I would come back and click Create File again. I would give it a name. I'm going to call it Shirt 2, and then hit Save. Again, my name is John Walsh with the Logic Group. Our website is www.logicgroup.com if you need more information about the product. Thank you very much.